Hey everybody, Rock Chica here doing a response to Eric Weinbender, I think that's his name, contest on soundtracks. So here we go. This is the second time I'm doing this. I don't know what I did before. I might have cut myself off. Anyhow, I was just talking and wasn't recording. So here we go. My response is going to be my 80s soundtracks. So here we go. First of all, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. The Big Chill soundtrack, motion picture soundtrack. Bad Influence with James Spader and Rob Lowe. Promo copy. There it is. Oops, upside down. See, I told you. I've done this before. American Gigolo, Richard Gere. Blondie, Call Me. Big hit off of that one. Footloose. Of course, we all know this. Kenny Loggins. Footloose, Kevin Bacon. Foxes with Giorgio Moroder and Jodie Foster and Cherry Curry on there. Yep, tragic movie. Falcon and the Snowman. Pat Metheny Group is on here. And I think this is, who's on here? Sean Penn, I think it is. Maybe. Fast Times at Ridge Mountain High. This is my original copy. And this is a spare. Because it has the cutout. So, favorite songs on here are definitely Jackson Browne, Somebody's Baby, and American Girl. Isn't it American Girl? Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers is on, but it's not on the soundtrack. Anyhow, okay. Flamingo Kid, Matt Dillon. This has a bunch of 50s songs on there. Dirty Dancing. And more Dirty Dancing. There you go. Eddie and the Cruisers. I think it's the Beaver Brown, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. There we go. See it down there at the bottom. They're the ones with the big hit. I always thought they were going to do a sequel. Maybe they did do a sequel and I didn't see it. Who knows? That was a good movie. Cocktail with Tom Cruise. Fabulous Thunderbirds. Ry Cooder. Georgia Satellites. All sorts of good people on there. Crossroads, another Ry Cooder soundtrack. And I don't know if Steve Vai is on this one or not. Jamie Gertz is in there. One of my faves, Jamie Gertz. I wish it would come out in more movies. Heavy Metal. This was more of an animated movie. And I think this was more maybe 79. So Donald Fagen, Nazareth Journey, Rust. This is a crazy movie. It's also a cutout up here. Not your kids kind of animated movie, for sure. Johnny Be Good. Look at Robert Downey Jr. And, gosh, can't think of her name right now. Anyhow. Johnny Be Good. Let's turn this around. There you go. Paul Gleason, Anthony Michael Hall. Gosh, she doesn't even get a credit. Can't think. Just put it down in the comments. Tell me who she is. I just can't think of her name at the moment. La Bamba, Los Lobos, Bo Diddley, Brian Setzer, Marshall Crenshaw, Lou Diamond Phillips, Joan Jett and Michael J. Fox, Light of Day. I always thought this was kind of weird. He really can pull off the rocker. But still a good movie. Lesson Zero. Love this movie. Super tragic. Andrew McCarthy. Jamie Gertz comes out in this one as well. Robert Downey Jr. Hazy Shade of Winter by the Bangles. That's the big hit off of here. Mike's Murder. You know, I don't think I've ever saw this movie. And that's pretty much Joe Jackson's soundtrack here. Stuart Copeland, Rumblefish, with Matt Dillon and Diane Lane. Is that right? Francis Ford Coppola movie. And then another Diane Lane movie, Streets of Fire. So this one's a promo copy. This is a regular copy, my original. And then this is an alternate cover, different country. I don't know where exactly, but anyhow, the Bus Boys, if anybody remembers them. So, look at her, Diane Lane. Teachers. This has all sorts of rock and metal on here. Freddie Mercury has a song on here, which is Fooling Around. Here we go. Fooling Around. Don't know if you can see it. So you might want to pick that up if you're a Queen fan. Times Square. This is one of my all-time favorite soundtracks. Another tragic movie. Roxy Music, Pretenders, Gary Newman, Talking Heads, The Ramones, Lou Reed. This is the album that got me into all these bands. This was like, that's it. Saw the movie, had to get the soundtrack, and my songs of choice totally changed and took a left turn, I guess. There we go. There's the back cover. I mean, really great songs. Look at this. Talk of the Town, Same Old Scene, Down in the Park, Life During Wartime, Pretty Boys, I Want to Be Sedated. Let's see. Pissing in the River. Over here is Walk on the Wild Side. Yep. Very influential soundtrack. Vision Quest, Madonna, definitely on here. Journey, and what is it? The Madonna song, Crazy for You. Whenever I hear that song, it takes me back to this movie, which takes me back to a certain point in time. And Matthew Modine, right? Matthew Modine. That's him there. Okay, Xanadu. Now, I think this is another one, 79, 78. Electric Light Orchestra, mainly on this soundtrack. There you go. Pretty in Pink. This is my original copy. Purchased new during the time of the movie with Ducky, Molly Ringwald, and Andrew McCarthy. This is another album with a lot of good songs that introduced me to new people. OMD, New Order, so Echo and the Bunnymen, The Smiths, NXS, Psychedelic Furs. Oh, oops. Okay, we'll just go from here. Street rap. So this has all sorts of rap. The Furious Five, Run DMC, Roxanne, Urban Cowboy. This was in the late 70s, but have to include it. Boz Scaggs, one of my favorite on here. The Eagles. And this is a super old soundtrack. Rock Pretty Baby. The original music from the soundtrack Rock Pretty Baby, and with Sal Mineo, John Saxon, and Luana Patton, featuring Jimmy Day and the Dingalings. So let's see here. Yeah, pretty cool. That's a super old one. Now let's go back. Here's Pretty in Pink. This is the Record Store Day pink vinyl edition. And this is my Record Store Day Breakfast Club white vinyl edition. This here is my original Breakfast Club. And this one here is Porky's. So, I don't know if any of y'all remember that movie. So here we go, Tony Danza and Michelle Pfeiffer in this movie. So let's see, did I have anything else? I had one more thing I thought I could show. Oh, and going back to that Sal Mineo, here's the Sal Mineo album. There you go. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that, and that's my entry to your contest / my 80s soundtrack video. So, see ya.